everybody, welcome back to Wigs with Steph. I'm Steph, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the very best synthetic wigs to wear for summer. And first and foremost, we're going to start off with this beauty. This is Beverly Hills by BelleTress. We've got a lot of wefts at the back, open wefts. So what that means is you're going to get a lot more airflow coming through the cap. And this is awesome for summertime because a lot of us live in a super hot climate in the summer. Like here in Calgary, it's really dry. It's almost like desert air. Even the wind burns your skin. I'm kind of kidding with that. That was a little dramatic. It's just really hot here. Not only is the open wefting going to keep you cool, but I love that all of these styles I'm showing you are easy to install. There's literally no install. This is what you do. You just put your head inside and flip it over. And now you have a gorgeous wig on your head. You didn't have to take time styling it. I didn't have to take time blow drying this wig upside down. Because it's a synthetic style, it's going to remain in this beautiful style until I decide to change it with heat. Beverly Hills, I find, is a really versatile style. You can wear it in the business world. You can wear it casually. You can wear it to church on Sunday. You can wear it to the grocery store on Saturday. Whatever your lifestyle, whatever you do, you can still rock this wig. Because it's long enough, you can actually even tie it into a ponytail, and you have still these shorter layers at the front to kind of give you some extra personality. I think these shorter layers are just really cute. And of course you can move your hands through your hair and flip around that style. And Beverly Hills just has such a gorgeous lace front that because it's summertime, a lot of the times we want to put the hair up and away off our face. We don't want our hair sticking to our head because maybe we're sweaty. I get sweaty. You can even bobby pin this up and away off of your face, and I find that looks super good, super cute in this style. That is why I love Beverly Hills. It's natural, it's a light density, but it's still on the longer side. So for us girlies who really like longer hair, this one is the perfect length. Yes, it does get tangly, okay? Any synthetic wig, unfortunately, is going to tangle. If you get a shorter synthetic, which I'll show you here in a second as another option, it's gonna tangle less than a longer synthetic will, but it's still gonna tangle. So that is something to be aware with synthetic wigs. Unfortunately, there's just no way around it. How we prolong the life of our synthetic wigs, I did make a video on that. I also made a video on how long does each type of wig last. So feel free to check those out. But essentially, it just comes down to your care with your synthetic wig, because this wig, I've worn it so much at this point, it definitely gets tangled now, but I just refresh it. And because it's heat friendly, it's really easy to refresh. So I'm not worried about it. It likes being out in the sun. It's really a gorgeous style. And I would highly recommend this one to anybody because it sits comfortable on the head. And there's really nothing I would personally change about it. So have a look. Beverly Hills. And this is my old Simmer wig, Simmer by Raquel Welch. Oh my goodness, I've had this wig for so long. It's in the color Shaded Biscuit, and it's definitely feeling old at this point. I really do need to put a different style into it. I need to take it through the refreshing process because we have some tangles and we definitely have some lax in style. I feel like I'm missing more of those waves right now. So we could definitely put that back in. But Simmer by Raquel Welch, it's a gorgeous style. This style is wefted, so you're gonna get more airflow, but the catch with this one is there are a bit of permatease. Now, because I've had this wig for such a long time at this point, my permatease are basically non-existent. They lie down, they're totally flat. I know that you can't see them because they're basically not there anymore because this wig is so old. When you first get Simmer, the wefted version, you will have permatease up here, and the permatease are there essentially to give this style a little bit more volume. Some people like that, some people don't, but permatease can also be hot, which is not great for summer. But I can tell you that because of all the wefts in the cap, I've worn this for so many summers at this point that I do not have a problem. And because of the shorter length of the style, I feel like you can get away with it. Like if this style was super long and super full and there was permatease, like, yeah, it's probably one I would not choose for summer, but because of the length and because of the open wefts at the back of this cap, I actually find I stay pretty cool in summer. So have a look at it. I think it's just super cute. It's fun. It's just really on trend nowadays. You can straighten it. Again, it's heat friendly, so you can straighten it, you can curl it, you can do anything you want to it. And to boot, the best part is this incredible lace front. Now, Raquel Welch usually does an amazing job with the lace front anyways, but as you can see, she has put the lighter pieces at the front, so you're not getting any dark knots at the hairline, and it just looks like it's growing out of your head. And of course, this style comes in a bunch of different colors as well, so feel free to like play around and choose your best color, but this is definitely one of my favorites, and I think the hairline is impeccable, and it's just such a fun summer color. I get so many compliments when I wear all of these wigs, which is why I've chosen them. I've chosen them for comfort, style, and the amount of compliments that I get when wearing them. So these are all winners in their own way. This style is called Miranda Lite. Petite, because I have a petite head circumference, so I chose the petite one, but there's other sizes as well. And it's by Jon Renau. Now, the reason why I chose this one, you might be surprised, but I chose it because it's so light. There's there's enough hair to obviously cover the cap and have really nice hair, but there's not too much hair where the summer heat is making you sweat like crazy. It is so light that I thought about my girlies who might want to be wearing a hand-tied cap. Because let's be honest, sometimes wefts can get itchy, and although wefts are technically the best for summertime because they allow a lot more air to pass through, what about the people who like to wear hand-tied caps? What about them? What, they have to have an itchy head and wear a weft? No. If you do not like wearing wefts, consider this one. Miranda Lite, not only is it super light on the head, but it's completely hand-tied, which makes this cap even lighter. So like not only is the amount of hair light, but the cap is light, and it's so comfortable. I don't know if this is your style. I don't know if like this is the length you normally wear, but if you feel like you could pull it off or it's like right up your alley with the length, guys, I swear to you, trust me, this cap is so nice. I am somebody who sometimes gets itchy when wearing wefts, and this one I don't get itchy with at all because it's so comfortable and so realistic. And obviously, like, okay, I don't have a mirror here. I have to hold up my mirror to see what it is I'm doing with my hair. I'm kind of just flipping it around, but I might be making it look like a total mess. Another bonus to this wig in this color is the gorgeous hairline. Because this is such a light color, because like, I don't know what Jon Renau did with the other colors in this style. I haven't personally tested them. I've just tested this color in this style. And because it's already a light color, look, we've got no dots at the hairline. That means it's gonna look like it's growing out of your head. You can't see where the hair has been tied into the cap, which is a real win. Because again, in the summertime, I like to wear sunglasses. I'll pull my sunglasses up when I go inside somewhere and it'll just sit up here and the hair will be pulled back. And I don't wanna be worrying about people looking at me and knowing it's a wig. And one of the giveaways is being able to see the dark knots at the hairline. Some people don't care about that. I care about it. And so I'm just mentioning it that this one in this style, obviously, as you can see, does not have any dark knots, and it looks really good. You can change around the part to whatever your liking is. You can flip it around, do different styles. If you like really sleek style, you can definitely make it lie completely flat for you, or if you like a lot of volume, you can definitely fluff it up and get that volume. So it's a really win of a style. It's very pretty. And because it's super light, you're not gonna have any issues lying by a pool, going on vacation, sitting in your backyard with your kids in the boiling hot sun. Who knows what you're doing with your time, but you're not gonna have any issues with this wig. And so again, going along with the theme of light Wigs by Jon Renau because that was Cameron Lite and this is Miranda Lite. And so they have the same cap construction. So I want to show you what that looks like. Again, completely hand tied. And even though it's hand tied and technically would be considered hotter than a wefted cap for summertime, look at this. You see how you can see my fingers so easily? Even though it's hand tied, it's created in a cap that allows air to pass through. Maybe not as much as wefts, but enough that you're not gonna become so hot. Like this is such a light cap. It's light in weight. It's light in fabric. Air definitely can pass through. The ear tabs are light, super thin. If you're going swimming, for example, this is a wig type you could easily glue down. You can also get those really beautiful ear tucks because of how thin this earpiece is. And if you're wondering, but Steph, like what are earpieces? Why do you keep saying that? Well, these are ear tabs. So there's a tab in here that holds it secure to your head so that you can wear it glueless. So you don't have to glue it down, but if you're going swimming, you want it to not budge, you could just put like some Ghost Bond glue at the nape of the neck, maybe at the ear tabs, maybe on the lace if you wanted to, but there's different ways to secure it down, but I'm just trying to tell you, you also don't have to do anything. But let me just show you again just how quick it is to put on one of these wigs. So you just stick your head in, pull it over, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else except maybe brush it and have the wig be sitting on your head in a way that feels most comfortable to you. I just usually like to give my wigs a quick brush through, but there you go. Miranda Lite is gorgeous. Again, it's a longer style, so you will naturally get more tangles than like the Cameron Lite by Jon Renau, but it's still the same light cap. It's still completely hand tied, but tied into a material that is breathable. So you're not gonna get super hot on this hand tied cap. I've worn other hand tied caps that just make you sweat and sweat and sweat in summertime, and it's just so uncomfortable to wear. But I can tell you that with the Light collection by Jon Renau, I've never had that issue. And I can wear it in any style, any length, and it just ends up being breathable enough for me that I'm not dying in the heat. You've got a gorgeous hairline once again because he's put the lighter pieces up at the front. So this is a style that you can go and put up off your face just in like a couple bobby pins. You could do a ponytail. You could even do a little bun. Like there's so many styles you can do with this one. And again, like pull out these front pieces. You can wear a hat easily. Have you ever worn a wig and then tried to wear a hat over top and the wig is just too poofy underneath so it stops looking like real hair as soon as you put that hat on? This wig doesn't do that. The Light collection doesn't do that. Beverly Hills doesn't do that, the first one I showed you guys, but Simmer does have a bit more poof if you were to wear a hat. So if you're a hat wearer, I would suggest a wig from the Light collection. So either Miranda Lite, Cameron Lite, or even Beverly Hills would do just fine because they do sit flatter on top of the head and they don't have any permatease. Miranda has a bunch of cute layers. They kind of fan out all over the place. I think that that's really flattering on a lot of faces. And of course you can change the part too. So you don't have to always have it down the middle if you don't want to. You can have a left part, you can have a right part, and it really is that easy to just flip it around. You just move your hands in and flip it to the side. All of these wigs come right out of the box super soft. Mine have kind of lost their softness because I've had them for such a long time. Like none of these wigs I showed you are brand new, but I did that on purpose because they have to go through my wear and tear test. I have to make sure, are they actually standing up to the sun? Can they be worn in the heat of the summer? And all of these wigs I have worn in the heat of the summer, and Calgary heat is no joke. I also want to show you guys how easy it is to wear sunglasses on these wigs. Looks good. Doesn't it look good? Like you don't have to be worried about wearing sunglasses with wigs at all. All I do, instead of putting it over top the wig like this, because I feel like it's a little less realistic, it pokes in weird ways, it's super annoying. All you do is you put it over the ear tab under the hair. Does that make sense? So if I was to lift this up, you see where the ear tab is right here? I lay it flat. This piece just goes over top through the hair, just like that, and settles over your ear. So it looks like that. It looks super realistic. If you ever feel like your wig is moving or it's really windy out, just throw your sunglasses on and it's gonna hold down those ear tabs and your wig is not gonna move at all in the wind. So that's my trick I do with sunglasses. If I'm going on a boat and there's gonna be a ton of wind, I would just do this. And your wig won't fly. Your hair will fly in the wind, but if you've got a beautiful lace front like this one, it doesn't matter because it's gonna look realistic. So yeah, that's what I do. And I also do this and hold my hair up. That looks really cute too, and it keeps the hair up and out of your face as well. But for those of us who like to leave the house with a wig on our head and we're accustomed to wearing wigs, it's what makes us feel good, it's what makes us feel beautiful, and ultimately feel like ourselves. It's so important to have some wigs in our collection that we can pull out and feel comfortable wearing and not die of heat. I love them all for different reasons, and I'm excited to hear. Please put in the comment section, do you already own any of these wigs? And if you don't, which one did you like the most? Which one could you possibly see yourself wearing? Is there one I showed you didn't know about that's gonna go on like your wish list? Let me know in the comment section. And I also want to let you guys know that I have created a really special community on a platform called Skool. If you have a problem, you can write to me on there, send pictures, and I can directly respond to you either in a video helping you fix what's wrong with your wig, or I can write it out for you. This is a group that I really prioritize. We're all there to support and help each other. If you would like to check it out, the link to join will be down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.